So, hi dear Gemini, very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is a journal no contact love reading for all the Gemini, Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising from today till the end of July 2026. Please keep in mind the roles can be reversed also, the action can be from your side also, and if it is not resonating, this is definitely not your story. Please don't try to force yourself to fit into the reading, honey. Sometimes the messages are not for you, okay? For personal reading healing session, check out the description box. You'll find the links below. And for tarot reading course and Ho'oponopono Masterclass 2, links are given below. So let's start. Okay, Gemini, the person that you are in no contact or no communication with, their current feelings for you right now. So we have the lovers, the seven of pentacles, the high priestess, bottom of the deck is the four of swords. This is somebody from inside who is feeling like taking a chill pill, relaxing, doing their own thing, not rushing towards anything or anyone, not making any kind of scenarios or stories in their head, accepting the truth and the reality, and just being in their own energies, being in their chilling and taking a pause or taking a break kind of energies there when it comes to this particular person. On a deeper level, on a conscious level, this person is feeling like they have a choice or decision that they have to make between maybe you and someone else, or maybe the choice of should I not, and they feel like they should wait and watch, and they should think about it long and hard enough before they are going to make any kind of choice or decision in this direction between you and them. So they feel like they should take their time before they are going to make any kind of choice or decision in this direction. For some of you, they might be feeling like you are the one who have to make a choice or decision here between them and someone else, or should you guys be together or should you guys not be together. So they feel like they should very patiently wait for the time when you are going to give them final answer, or you are going to give them any kind of green signal of moving forward with or without each other. So there's a pause, there is this energy of doing their own thing, there is this energy of let's wait and watch and hope for the best to happen in this direction. Okay, this is what they're feeling, doing their own thing, chilling and waiting and watching and hoping for some kind of positive results in the future about the situation. Let's see what this person wants from you. What are their intentions for the situation between you and them, Gemini? We have the Nine of Cups and the King of Pentacles and the Devil card. Bottom of the deck is a Fool card. From inside, this person is ready to take the leap of faith, meaning this person wants to do something about the situation that they might have never tried before in their love and relationship area. They want to take the leap of faith. They just want to take the risk of doing something in this direction because they feel like you really make them happy, and they want to fulfill their desire, fulfill their wish of making the situation a very stable, sorted, and long term partnership kind of a deal. But working on the not so good part is also very important. That is what they want. So they want to work on the toxicities, the negativities, the unhealthy attachments, the not so good side of the story, the not so good portions of this connections, and then they want to create a very beautiful happy go lucky surrounding, which has a potential to go long term, which has the potential of having a stable long term relationship. So this person is ready to put a lot of work, effort, and energy into the situation to make it a very beautiful, happy, healthy, and stable kind of relationship down the line. But they know they have to do a lot of work, and equal investment and interest from both the sides is required. That is what they want: a happy, healthy, happy go lucky, stable, safe, and long term partnership with you, where both of you are ready to work on the not so good parts of this connection also, and both of you are ready to take the leap of faith with the universe and make things happen in a beautiful and positive way. Let's see what action is this person going to take towards you, if any, by the end of July 2026. We have the Five of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. Bottom of the deck is Ace of Pentacles. This person wants to have this, this brand new beginning with you, this solid, stable, safe, and long term partnership kind of a deal with you. But when it comes to this energy of taking the action in this direction, they are so conflicted, they are so much in conflict, they are so much in chaos, because they're continuously thinking about what is going to happen next in the connection. Will you guys be will you guys be able to come on the same page when it comes to this long term partnership? Will you guys be able to connect with each other's families? Is this going to be a good decision? Is this going to be a good choice? They are going to continuously think negative about the situation, and there are other people also, other factors also, that is influencing the situation from a very very deeper level, on a very very deeper level. And that includes money, finances, status, family status, and family background. That is stopping this person from taking any kind of actions, because they are not sure if you guys will be able to be that much good kind of a match for each other on every possible level. So they are refraining from taking any kind of action in this direction right now, even if they feel like they should. So there are so many factors in the situation, including your own toxicities and negativities that you're bringing on the table, and it is creating a lot of conflict between you guys, huh? There are lots of factors that you guys need to sort before you guys can even think about moving forward. And they are thinking about moving forward, but they are not able to take any kind of action, as if they are frozen by fear, frozen by the conflict and chaos that they keep on getting in their head because of this situation. But this is difficult. Let's see the guidance here for you guys for the rest of this month for the situation, Gemini. We have the Six of Wands, the Two of Wands, and the Two of Cups. Bottom of the deck is the Four of Pentacles. Stop holding on to something or someone that might or might never show up in your life the way you want them. Okay, whether it's a person or a situation or a particular outcome. The more you are going to hold on to something or someone tightly, the more it's going to be delayed, the more it's not going to happen, the more the universe is going to make you wait. Because the art of getting what you want is detachment. Complete detachment is something that is going to give you the kind of results that you're hoping for. So from deep inside, if you're holding on to something or someone, release that attachment. Start working on yourself as much as you can, your money, job, career, finances, your own personality, your own happiness, you being the center of attention of your own world. Stop making people treat you as an option, and or the vice versa might be also applicable. You might be treating people as an option in your life, and you are continuously waiting for the best, you know and you might be treating people like shit. Stop doing that. And if you are allowing people to treat you like an option, stop doing that too, because you deserve true love. You deserve somebody by your side with whom you can share a good bond, a good connection, a good life with. But if you're going to continuously put yourself in these kind of energies where either you are continuously treating people as options and not settling with anything or anyone, or the vice versa, you're never going to get the kind of success and happiness that you want, Gemini. You have to stabilize your own energies, you have to work on yourself, and you have to you know connect with your own inner self and understand what you want and what you don't want, so that you can attract the right kind of person, right kind of energy, and stick to that. Okay, so stop holding on to uh, anything or anyone that much, with that much attachment, because you're not going to get anything good in return. Shift all of your focus on yourself. You should be the center of attention of your own world, and stop waiting for love to happen. It will happen when it is supposed to happen, at divine timing. But stop treating people as options, and the vice versa is also applicable, right? That's the thing. So let me answer one of your questions related to this particular situation of your life, this no contact, nothing else, no one else, no contact situation. Okay, and I'm going to give you 15 to 20 seconds to get the answer. If that's not enough for you, you can pause and unpause whenever you feel like. If you're not going to get a clear cut yes or no, then you can take the message as the guidance for your situation if you want to. So let's start. You can close your eyes, take 3 deep breaths, ask your question 3 times in your mind space, keep it short, simple, and precise, and your time starts now. Okay, so the answer to your question is let go. Let go. At first glance, this card might seem to be suggesting that you give up your current pursuit, but that is not the message. Instead, it suggests that you let go of your attachment to the subject of your question and cease clinging, striving, and grasping. The let go card asks you to learn to love with an open hand, let universal flow come and go as it desires, and trust all is for your highest good. Something that is held and squeezed and restricted cannot grow or flourish. Release your troubles and desires to the divine and trust in spirit to find the perfect solution in the perfect time. Okay. So, yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, Gemini. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. May existence bless you. Namaste.